Innovators, as Steve Jobs put it, think differently. Now, what does that really mean? If you could pry open an innovator's head and get inside, how does their head work when they're trying to get new ideas? Let me give you an example from South Africa. Gavin Semenowitz. In his mid-30s, he became confident enough in his creative ideas to try to figure out a way to build a new business. He identified a problem, first of all, and the problem was you're trying to get a job. And the reason you probably quit your last job is because you had a bad boss. Now, when I'm looking for a new job, what I'm trying to figure out is, am I going to have a good boss in that new job? Well, the challenge is trying to figure out if the new boss in a new job is any good is like trying to find out if a doctor, a medical doctor, is any good before you go to the doctor. You never quite know. So the problem was, how do you figure out if you're going to get a good boss when you get a new job? Well, Gavin connected something completely unexpected to trying to find a new job. He took a help wanted ad and added 360-degree feedback. In other words, you've got a manager, a leader, who's had feedback received from people around him about his or her leadership capability. That data, if it's good, gets linked to a help wanted ad. And as a result, by connecting the surprisingly unconnected, you get this new business called getagreatboss.com. You go online, you're looking for a job. You can also check to see, is the boss any good? And before you know it, you're able to get that job, knowing with some level of confidence the boss knows what she or he is doing. This is how innovators think. You get inside their head, they connect the unconnected. A guy named Mark Benioff, founder of Salesforce.com, probably started the whole issue of cloud computing in our time. He got the idea for Salesforce.com, which is really selling enterprise-level software on the internet, by thinking about the problems small and medium-sized enterprises have with trying to install enterprise-level software that's usually extremely expensive, too expensive for a small business. He was thinking about that problem. He was actually out in the Pacific Ocean at one point, swimming with the dolphins, when the associational thought came together. What if we sold enterprise-level software like Amazon.com sells books? Connects the unconnected. Before you know it, he gets an idea that changes and really creates an entirely new industry. Albert Einstein called associational thinking combinatorial play. And that's what it really is. We're playing around with different things to try to figure out new connections that will give us surprising new ideas.